Cancer. I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this All Planets Direct Tarot reading where we're going to look at the period from January 27th until April 1st, 2024. This is when all of the planets are moving in a direct fashion, moving forward, giving us lots of momentum to our dreams, our aspirations, our goals. Where is it that you want to ascend to a higher level, whether it's in your career, your health, maybe your home life, your relationships? This is a really good time to get really crystal clear on what it is you want to achieve and go after them. Once we get to April 1st, we do have Mercury retrograding in the sign of Aries, and then we will have a week later that total solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. So that's really huge movement of energy once we get to April. So we really want to take this time and figure out what goals and dreams and little seeds do we want to plant now before all of that big energy changes everything, right? So take a look at the description box below. I have highlighted all of those important retrogrades during this year, okay? Cancer, before we get into it, I want to thank you for your likes, subscribes, and comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. Helps my channel grow, helps me know these readings are resonating with you. All right, Cancer, let's get right into it. Want to let you know I do offer personal tarot readings. If you are interested, I have the link below. All right, Cancer, let's see what these 3 months hold for you. February, you start off with the Knight of Cups in reverse, as well as the Justice card, Libra energy there in the upright. March, Two of Wands in the upright. Three of Cups in the reverse. And April, Four of Cups in the reverse. And lastly, the Nine of Cups, also in reverse. So lots of cup energy here, Cancer. And this definitely could be a very intuitive time for you, as well as like you could be very emotionally sensitive. It does look like you have a lot of things going, possibly with colleagues, with family. Let's take a look at where Spirit wants you to focus on the energy for this time period, especially with all these planets moving direct. You want to get laser focused on your efforts, okay? So Spirit says you need to focus on Six of Swords. Six of Swords in reverse is that energy of some of you have been wanting to leave a certain situation, whether this is at work, maybe a home life, maybe somewhere in your life that things have not been the best in terms of the energy. You have been looking for a way out. I do think that some of you with this in reverse are rethinking whether that's still the best move for you, whether you can move on. I do think you've been playing kind of like this tug of war with yourself to leave or to go. This could be something around people that you like to spend time with, but now you're wondering, have you all kind of grown apart from each other? This is definitely something dealing with contemplating where to move on from, okay? So really keep that in mind throughout this reading and also throughout this period of time from late January into April. Now we're gonna pick an oracle card. Spirit, please let us know overarching energy for our Cancerians. And you have material harvest. And just like I have been telling every other sign, if for some reason these are all coming out in reverse, even though I always read the oracle cards in the upright. So this material harvest is in the reverse. I do think that for many of us, material harvest is on the way, but I do think that many of us don't believe that it's on the way. And I do think that some of you are trying to leave your certain circumstance in order to obtain material harvest during this time period. So really keep in mind, where is it that you can get laser focused? Like I said, figure out where it is, who it is that you can talk to, where it is that you can connect to in order to reap your harvest. Now, this harvest could be different for each of you, right? It could be around your job, your career. It could be your family life. Maybe you need to move home so that you are closer to a job or closer to people who can, help you with, your resources. So there definitely is material harvest on the way, Cancer, but you're going to have to really use laser focused ability in order to attract it. And I think that's really huge for many of us, because I do think that we all have the ability to get this material harvest, but sometimes we just ignore all the signs, okay? So let's go ahead and look at all 3 months together. I do think it's interesting, lots of cup energy, right? This first month, February, that Justice card in the upright, there I do think lies the root of many of your challenges during this time. Like I was saying, maybe some things have felt unfair in a group setting, especially when you get to March. You can see that 3 of Cups is in reverse. And so I do think that many of you all are questioning how to move forward. Now, it could be moving away from this group of people, or it could be possibly just moving away to feel better about yourself. So that could be something there in March. And then by the time you get here in April, some of you all have some wishes that you're trying to make come true. And I do think that it's been a challenge for you. And I do think that that comes from that 6 of Swords, trying to figure out how to move forward from, some mental challenges that you have had. So let's take it month by month, Cancer. I do think that that material harvest is going to come once you can focus on a better balance in your life. I do think that some of you have had some people come in offering some emotional healing or help, but you have been almost ignoring them. I do think that that Justice card is reminding you, you need to figure out what is it that is balanced to you, and what is it that is fair, and where is it that the relationships that you're having, whether you still need to be part of them. I do think that many of you all are going to be questioning that through the month of February. And I think once you can answer that question, Cancer, that's when I think it will all become clearer on how to obtain this material harvest. And I do think that this 2 of Wands and 3 of Cups in reverse in March is really reminding you, you have all the power, Cancer. Stop giving your power away to your friends or your colleagues or your family members. You have all the power. And I do think this 3 of Cups in reverse is suggesting that, the people that you have been hanging out with or surrounding yourself with and spending time with, it may be time to move on. It may be time to look for people who share your same values. So really keep that in mind in March, okay? I do think once you get into April, when, like I said, that's that month that has the eclipses, Mercury retrograde. I do think that many of you all are taking some time to really figure out where is it that you can make your wishes come true. I think that you're going to also need to take time for yourself here with that 4 of Cups and examine, are the wishes that you had ones that your friends and colleagues and family members had, or ones that you actually want? And I do think that that's where your challenge is going to come in, Cancer. But I do think that if you can get crystal clear on what it is you want from life, where it is that you can achieve this material harvest. This material harvest could be you just taking back your time, being able to spend time with your family, maybe being able to travel. Like, material harvest is different for everyone. So take some time during these 3 months to really figure out what it is that you want, what is your material harvest, and what do you need to move away from in order to achieve this, okay, Cancer? So I think this is going to be a really introspective time for you all, Cancer. It feels like you all have more of an emotional and mental conversation to be having during these 3 months. And I do think if you can get all of this worked out and at least started and the seeds planted in the right direction, I do think by time you move past eclipse season, you are going to start seeing some material harvest. So I think it will be really nice to see by mid-year, okay? All right, Cancer, I hope this was helpful for you. If you would like a personal tarot reading from me, check the link below. Also, take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Cancer, I hope you all have a great couple of months, and I'll talk to you later.